Go.
So I'm going to conduct an experiment that I would imagine would look something like Newton's logic and ideas with motion when he was trying to prove and understand why motion was the way it was. So studying nature in all of its dimensions was like the key idea of natural philosophy. Using experimentation methods was useful to understand the hows and whys things were the way they were. So, Newton's first law of motion was the law of inertia, so every object will remain at rest or in a uniform motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an external unbalanced force. So, for example, I can push this rock and apply whatever force I can onto it. But clearly it's not moving because I'm not strong enough to move it. But I can apply whatever force I have on this rock, and it just goes and goes, and then it stops. And what makes it stop would be gravity and friction. So, in reality, an object would remain in motion forever and ever, like in space. If you've seen Gravity, the movie, the astronauts just float around forever until they are hit by something or something impacts them. So, and then things in its path will stop it, to like the cement and the friction and the gravity and the rock. And then, so that's defined as inertia. So Newton experimented in many different ways, I'm sure, with motion and coming up with his laws. But that's just the key point about Newton, is that he wanted to understand the natural world and the hows and whys of how things worked the way they did. And he found his findings through experimentation.